The scientists had engineered a new species of giant locusts, but just as they were collecting samples, the locusts suddenly broke free from their grip, and in the next second the entire swarm woke up, and they scrambled into the quarantine chamber and activated the purge system. The scanner kicked in, and the door opened just in time. Meanwhile, Jack, the head of the company, realized the locusts were out of control. To prevent the secret from leaking, he ordered the flamethrowers to burn the entire swarm. But the new breed of locusts didn't burn. Instead, they mutated under the heat. They escaped through the vents and burst into the sky like a firestorm. At a nearby farm, a brother and sister were feeding the animals. When they suddenly saw the swarm racing toward them, they panicked and looked for shelter. The two managed to slam the barn doors shut, but the smell of grain inside attracted the swarm, and a mutated one broke through. The sister screamed in terror, but the brother quickly trapped it under a metal bucket. When their mom came home, she called a biologist. Laura arrived to investigate, but after taking one look, she realized the situation was far worse than expected. The crops had already been devoured. At this rate, global food supplies would collapse. And this time set fire to the dinosaur park. The dinosaurs panicked and began to run wild. Laura and the others had grabbed some samples and were fleeing in a jeep. Suddenly, flaming locusts smashed into the vehicle. It flipped down a hillside. Luckily, the seatbelts saved them, but as they crawled out, they were horrified to see a T-Rex closing in. They ducked into a nearby watchtower and narrowly escaped. Jack knew he had to stop Nick's team from getting out, so he shut down the dome system. He released the pterosaurs to intercept them, and triggered the dinosaur control chips, sending the whole herd charging toward the base. He wanted to destroy all evidence. Then Jack fired the core team, and headed to the runway for escape. Laura's team snuck into the base's control room. They wiped out the remaining locusts, and cut the power, restoring the dome system. The dinosaurs slowly calmed down, and Jack was finally eaten by the same Dilophosaurus he had revived. Laura and the others escaped the park in a helicopter. With the samples they brought back, scientists developed a way to eliminate the prehistoric locusts. A global disaster was averted.